At this time, it is our pleasure to present the precision of the United States Army Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps. The United States Army Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps is the only unit of its kind in the armed forces and is part of the 3rd United States Infantry Regiment known as the Old Guard. In support of the President of the United States, the Corps performs for dignitaries and heads of state at the White House. The Fife and Drum Corps is stationed at Joint Base Myer-Henderson in Arlington, Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States Army Military District of Washington, under the command of Major General Trevor J. Bradenkamp, is proud to present the United States Army Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps. Since 1960, the Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps has carried on the Army's tradition of excellence, acting as the official escort to the President of the United States. The Corps wears uniforms patterned after those of General Washington's Continental Army. In order to be easily identified, military musicians wore the reverse colors of their assigned regiment. At that time, American infantry soldiers wore blue coats with red facings. Thus, the musicians wore red coats with blue facings. During the Revolutionary War, sounds of the fife, bugle, and drum could be heard across the battlefield as brave soldiers fought for our nation's independence. Sticks. Out. Soldier musicians harnessed the unifying power of music to rally the troops, express cultural identity, and entertain. On the night of Paul Revere's historic ride, bugler Abel Benson also rode, sounding the alarm. Seal Blue served as a fifer and drummer in 2 American wars and was praised for his bravery at the Battle of Bunker Hill. A female bugler from Michigan disguised herself as a man to fight in the American Civil War under the alias Frank Martin. Alexander Johnson, a drummer and Civil War veteran, brought music back to his community by establishing a drum and bugle corps. Soldier musicians have been influential in shaping our nation's history. We are honored to highlight their individual contributions and recognize their selfless service. on the home front and penned in soldiers' diaries, folk melodies have connected and inspired us throughout our nation's history. The Corps honors the legacies of our country's soldier musicians and all who have served with our stately and traditional troop step, set here to dawning of the day. A shared pride in our nation and the desire to find comfort in a new home ultimately brought Americans together to fight as one. Six out. On behalf of the Old Guard Commander, Colonel David B. Rowland, and the Fife and Drum Corps Commander, Chief Warrant Officer 3, Benjamin W. McMillan, it has been our pleasure performing for you today. At this time, Major General Ballinger will administer the oath of enlistment to the future soldiers of the New York City area. The oath of enlistment is a solemn commitment made by all members of the United States Armed Forces to uphold the Constitution and serve the nation. These young men and women will soon be the newest members of the United States Army. Please hold your applause until the administration of the oath has been completed. Friends and family of today's future soldiers are invited to take pictures and video of the oath of enlistment.
On your feet! Right, hey! Call left, march!
I, Timothy Fernando,
Do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
that I bear true faith
that I bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I will obey the orders
that I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers
appointed over me
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code of Military
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations! All right.
Thank you again, Major General Bellinger. And please join me at the podium, because there's still one more future soldier to be honored this morning. Today, the United States Army would like to award a United States Army Reserve Minuteman Scholarship to Mr. Zachary SuperFriends from Manhattan, New York. And to do the honors, please help me welcome the civilian aide to the Secretary of the Army, Mr. Ron Schindel. Mr. SuperFriends, please join us, and Dad, feel free to join him as well. The United States Army Scholarship is awarded to citizens across our nation and affords recipients the opportunity to simultaneously serve in the United States Army Reserve while attending a college or university in the region. The Minuteman Scholarship is a highly competitive scholarship opportunity awarded to no more than 120 applicants per year. Mr. SuperFriends' scholarship will cover 3 years of tuition and expenses as he completes his education and the Reserve Officers Training Corps program at his university. Upon completion, Mr. SuperFriends will be commissioned as Second Lieutenant SuperFriends in the United States Army Reserve.
Right. Hey. Off right. On right. Mark.
Please be seated. Thank you once again to the civilian aide to the Secretary of the Army, Mr. Schindel, the Major General Bellinger, and congratulations to the future soldiers and to Mr. SuperFriends. It is a special day indeed when young men and women make the selfless commitment to answer their nation's call. The New York City Recruiting Battalion would like to be the first to welcome and thank these future soldiers and their families for what we are sure will be distinguished service careers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we conclude today's ceremony with the playing of the Army song by the West Point Band, Benny Haven Band. If you know the words, please sing along, and please remain standing for the retiring of the colors.
Army song. March along, sing a song, we're the army of the free. Count the brave, count the true, who have fought to victory. We're the army and proud of our name. We're the army and proudly proclaim. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. And it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way. Count the gates loud and strong. For wherever you go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our military ceremony. We once again would like to thank everyone in attendance and give another very special thank you to our distinguished guests. Lieutenant Colonel Rhodes, the New York City Recruiting Battalion, and all the friends and family in attendance today, as well as those who have served and are currently serving. Please enjoy a wonderful high-energy performance by the West Point Band's Benny Havens Band, and be sure to visit our United States Army New York City Recruiting Battalion Army Experience on the corner of 43rd Street and 7th Avenue. Now, to celebrate the Army birthday in a tradition that blends military ceremony with the standard fare of a birthday, cake. Today's cake is provided by our friends and partners at Carlo's Bakery, whose mentor, cake boss, Chef Buddy Velastro, famously created a cake replica of an Abrams tank to celebrate the Army's 237th birthday in 2012. As is tradition for the United States Army, Major General Bellinger will accompany our other distinguished
They're gonna
officers
come right there, though. They're gonna
in
come
the
right there to
cutting
cut the cake.
of the Army birthday cake.
Yeah.
Facing that way.
Yeah, yeah.
This way?
Thank you,
Yep.
Army Strong.
Sergeant White. Sergeant White. Yes,
Happy birthday!
We're going?
Just 1 second. Congratulations, good luck. Future hero.